Okay, we're back. So now we're gonna go ahead and wash her up. So let's go ahead and continue on with the work I have done over at Volvo. So like I was saying earlier, we was having blowback, so we're gonna clean that up on the next round when I come back. All that messiness on in there, that's because I was getting some blowback from that oil tube right yonder. That oil tube right there was giving me all that messy blowback, because this right here, which is my oil separator, this component right here was stopped up and needed another, had to be replaced, and all the other contraptions, and they put new lines on there. So, and $2,300 later, we're ready to go. She's purring like a kid, and all this is some old stuff I did when I replaced this line over here. So we're gonna actually do a little washing on here a little bit. So we're gonna go ahead and knock out the wash, and also I'm going to run a function check, remember, on the water pump. And I haven't pumped in years. I mean months, I'm sorry, not years. I haven't pumped in months. So let's go ahead and get that ready to go. I'm gonna wash her up, so y'all stand by for that, and I'm gonna take you through a function check. So we're going to engage what is called the PTO, Papa Tango Oscar, which means power takeoff. So I'm going to go inside and engage. I will turn my truck on, I will clutch this, and then I will engage the power takeoff for my pumping system. Once this is engaged, it engaged this right here, which is my hydraulic pumping system, and it's air cooled by fan. And from there, you see all the lines, the hoses and everything goes over here, and we got lines coming all the way here to my pump. Is it this one? Yes, to my hydraulics system here, and it goes into the pumping system. And this is my pump. Now this particular pump is used a sliding vane pumping system, which is kind of like for sliding vanes to be a centrifugal force. So there's about 3 major pumping systems that are out there, and don't quote me on this, but this is information that I'm sharing via my HVAC school and plumbing school that I had some years ago. So there were 3 major pumping systems. You have a sliding vane system, which is called a centrifugal pump. You have a rotary system, which is kind of like a screw system that is used with liquid displacement. It's called a rotary pumping system. And you also have a displacement also through the pumping system, which is a positive, both positive and negative. When the pistons go up, it discharges the liquids, then it sucks it down, and discharges, sucks it down with that. And I don't know if would that be considered like in the diaphragms. I don't know, remember exactly. But this one here is a centrifugal pump, which is using force of the centrifugal force pumping in. So on this particular one here, and we'll grab some more gloves. And we're gonna get started. I don't wanna be here long. I wanna get back. And so inside, get my other gloves. So we're back. So I'm going to, let me slide back just a little bit more and see what are we looking, how is the, okay. So I'm gonna take these caps off, and we're gonna flush this pump out. So go ahead and flush it out. Ah, look at that, look at that, look at that. That's just rust. There's no chemicals, it's just rust. It's been rinsed out, but it's been months. It's been months. So I want to make sure, I want to check and make sure that I have all my... So this one here is the inlet, the intake, and this is the discharge system. So it discharges, it takes in from 3 inch, it discharges at a 2 inch. And I can also put an adapter on here, make it be a 3 inch discharging system. So I'm gonna go up front and charge my pumping system. Now over here, it's gonna be loud, so I'm gonna explain it. What I like about my system is I can control my pump here through a throttling system. A lot of pumps, as soon as you turn it on, it jumps into boom, which tears up a lot of pumps. But this one here, I can manually control the speed of my pump. Okay, so we're gonna crank it up and go ahead and rinse that and go ahead and do a quick wash, and we'll be out of here. Okay, so let me go ahead and start her up. And engage the PTO. You hear it when it's engaged. Okay, I'm gonna move around quite a bit, so y'all hanging there with me. For those who are interested and know how this works, let's do it. So you can hear it running. So it's running in there. So this is the hydraulic system running. Okay, and now I'm going to engage the pump. I'm going to slowly engage it. You can hear it. Loosen this up because I got it on the stand. The shaft, it's been repacked already, so the packing gland been repacked and it's running. So now we're going to go ahead and rinse it out. And like I said, I haven't ran my pump in months, but I know my truck. I would advise you to run it more than that, but I just know my truck. She's good to go. But I don't overdo it, so we're gonna go ahead and run some water through here. Rinse it out really good. Show you what the power takeoff looks like and how it works. Because we talked about it, but let me give you a visual. So this is the power takeoff, and you can see it's laminated to show that it is running. And then I can also increase my RPMs with my cruise control like this right here to make it run even faster when I'm offloading the product. And then to disengage it, I'm just going to hit the braking system. Hear how it went down? And then to disengage my PTO, you always want to clutch it. Wait a little bit. It went off. And now the PTO is no longer engaged. Go ahead and cut it off. And that's the whole pumping system from there. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and hook some lines up to show you how, and then we will manually do some hookups this week. I promise you, I said it in the past that I wasn't gonna be doing it. So this week, I think the whole month of May, I'm gonna do just, I'll do a few shorts, but I'm gonna strictly hinge over to the trucking side of the house mostly tanker and hooking up and unhooking, work the whole operating systems, okay? So she's been lubed, she's been oil changed. I'm gonna go ahead and re-grease my fifth wheel. I'm gonna bring some grease in. I'm gonna pick some of that up. Grease that up really well. And she's ready to go. It's just dirty because we've been running up north. So we have a 3-inch line. I'm gonna use one of theirs. I don't see a 2-inch line. And we'll walk through to see all these are 3 inches. You know what, we have time. Let's walk. I know what 3-inch line, but hold up, let's see if there are 3-inch line over here on one of these trailers. I mean a 2-inch. Let's see if there are 2-inch on one of these trailers. Let me see if there are 2-inch on one of these that we can just use. If there are 2-inch. There's no, these are called hose tubes. So I doubt if it's, I don't see one over there. Just for training purpose. Oh, there's one right there. There'll go 3-inch. I just want to show you how we're gonna hook it up. Oh, it's clean too. It's clean. So we're gonna go ahead and grab this one. Is it on? Oh, it's not the one that I'm taking, but I'm just for this. It looks like it's, let's make sure and see that it's not contaminated. It looks like it's clean. Actually, it feels a little heavy actually. Maybe it has something in it. It may have something in it. It feels a little heavy. And a lot of times you can feel whether it has something in it or not. You can tell the heaviness of it. Nah, I heard it. Oh, this is